Aries for Wednesday. Hello, Aries. Let's see, Father, what do you have for Aries here? We got the Ten of Swords, and then we also have the King of Swords. There's an ending that needs to happen. This could be a friendship or a relationship here. Let me turn this down a little bit. This could be a friendship or a relationship here, but I am seeing that you need to decide, okay? You've seen enough facts. You've seen enough things, and it's time to end that, all right? We got the Ten of Swords, like I said, and the King of Swords. For some reason, you're still looking for evidence on why you need to end something, on why you need to cut someone off, on why. It's like you've collected all the information that's needed at this point, okay? There's no reason to be in your head about this. This needs to end, okay? Like I said, this could be a relationship, or this could be a friendship, or it could be something where, you know, you need to cut off a family member. But whatever the case may be, you've seen enough. You know what to do next, okay? We got the Knight of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, the Knight of Swords says do it now. Do it now, okay? The Knight of Swords talks about, you know, doing something very, very quickly, all right? Do it now, all right? Because it's something about this person that's going to, like, interfere with your finances. They interfere with how you live. They interfere with something about that here, okay? Ace of Pentacles is, there's always an opportunity to let it go, too. I feel like you keep missing your shot. You keep, like, saying, okay, well, not this week, but next week. Or, you know, I don't know, I'm hearing that song. It's never a right time to say goodbye, but I gotta make the first move, because if I don't, they're gonna start hating me, because I really don't feel the way I once felt about you. Girl, it's not you, it's me. I kind of gotta figure out what I need. You already know what you need. And I think this is so funny, because all of this is swords energy. All of this is mental. All of this is saying there's never a right time. You can't keep waiting on the right time. You can't keep waiting on, okay, well, it's somebody's birthday, and then maybe y'all coming up to anniversary, or maybe, you know, now is not the time. Now is not the time. That's what you keep telling yourself, but it's time. It is absolutely time. Do it now. And usually I don't say, you know, like tell y'all what to do or anything like that. I just tell you what the cards say, but that's what the cards are saying. Do it now, okay? Don't think this is advice from Jess. This is advice from Father, because there is always an opportunity to let go. Shut the front door. This says 8 of Cups, walking away. There's an opportunity to walk away from this, and you keep missing your opportunity, saying, no, not today. Or, you know, I'm just having 5 of Swords. There's been times where you've been betrayed. There's been times where it's been so much going on as far as their words, your words and their words. And, you know, like I said, this could be family or friends, or it could be like a lover or something like that. But again, you've seen enough information. You know what to do. So do it. That's what I have for you, Aries. I hope this helped and blessed. Taurus for Wednesday. All right, Father, what do you have for Taurus for Wednesday? Let's see. All right, you got 2 cards that flew out. We got the Hanged Man and the 3 of Wands. You might be feeling a bit stuck when it comes down to something, because something hasn't arrived yet, okay? The Hanged Man is just that upside down energy, feeling like, man, you know. It also means that you really need to change your perspective on this. Just because it hasn't came yet doesn't mean that it's not coming, because the 3 of Wands tells you to be patient. Okay, in due time, something is going to happen. This could be about your love life or about your finances, but I am seeing that you need to change your perspective about it. If you're waiting on some money to come in, maybe it's just not time yet. And I mean that by saying, you know, yes, everybody got bills. Yes, you got things that you need to buy or purchase. Yes, you have obligations, financial things that you need to take care of. But at the same time, if you were given that right now, there's something that's saying, hey, not yet, not yet, not yet. The perfect timing is coming, but not yet, okay? So right now, even if you're not having enough money or something like that, I'm hearing that you just really need to, you're learning to budget. You got to see it in a different perspective. You can't see it as, oh my gosh, you know, I don't have. You got to just say, okay, well, I'm learning the skill of budgeting, okay? Your hidden energy is the Queen of Pentacles and the Hierophant. That's what I'm saying. This has to do with money. It does. Pentacles is always about material things and finances and things like that. We got the Queen of Pentacles here. All right, which, like I said, meaning like you have to absolutely just save and things like that. You gotta think higher than other things. Make something out of nothing all the time. And if you do that all the time, then this is just another test. This is just another level. This is just to get you to the next level of, okay, you mastered that one. Because the Hierophant talks about getting to a higher level, okay? Passing the test and going to the next round. And the crazy part is, when people go to the next round, they be always thinking like, oh, okay, it's going to get better. It does get better, but eventually it gets to the hard part, you know. I'm seeing the game like Mario, or like, I'm really seeing Mario or Sonic or something. Like, you know how you get to the next level and you're like, yes, I passed it. I made it to the next level. And each level gets harder and harder and harder. But that's okay, because you're growing each level. Each level you picking up a skill. So that's what I'm seeing here, is picking up a skill. I know some of you guys don't want to see it that way. But again, with the Hanged Man, you got to change your perspective, okay? You got to look at things from a different way, okay? This is you hanging upside down saying, oh, okay, I never thought of it like that. You're gaining skills right now in this time of waiting. So be patient. That's what I have for you, Taurus. I hope this helped and blessed. Thank you. Gemini for Wednesday. I almost said Tuesday. Gemini for Wednesday. What's going on with you? Ace of Swords, okay? Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? I feel like sometimes with the Ace of Swords coming, some things that you have to say may hurt somebody, but it has to be said, okay? You might have a friend that's about to do something that's just totally out of this world crazy. And, you know, support is support, but also support should come with the truth. Just like somebody coming into the room and saying, do I look good in this? And you say, yeah, that looks amazing. Well, you know, they need to pick up or adjust something here or there. You know, people might not want to hear it. They might have wanted to hear themselves come out and feel perfect. But don't have your friend going out looking like that. Help them. Help them. And if that means adjusting things and telling them like, hey, you can improve here. Because this is constructive criticism. This is not just you being mean. This isn't just you being sharp with your tongue. This is you telling the truth. So tell the truth. Don't hold back. Tell the truth. I just heard, do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God? With the Queen of Swords and the Ten of Swords. Tell the truth. This has a lot to do with your words, okay? Sometimes your words hurt, but they need to be said. The Queen of Swords is very firm in her words. And your friend might feel like, oh my gosh, this just kind of sucks, you know? Like, they just hit me with all these daggers. Ugh, it hurts. But sometimes the truth does hurt. Like, you could see your friend getting married. And if you know that your friend is not in a good position to be getting married, say for instance, they're getting beat up. Say for instance, this person is an alcoholic or a drug addict or something like that. You have to speak up. You know, you have to speak up. It's going to hurt. Whatever you have to say to someone, and I feel like this is going to be a friend or maybe a family member, you have to tell the truth, okay? It's going to hurt them, but it has to be said. With the Three of Pentacles, this is you helping them. Like I said, constructive criticism. Three of Pentacles talks about working well with others, okay? Teamwork makes the dream work all the time. So with the Three of Pentacles being here, it's like you're helping build them up. Like I keep saying, build them. Your words shouldn't build them. Iron sharpens iron. You have to... Come on, man. Iron sharpens iron. You have to say what you have to say. Are you sure that's a good idea? Are you sure that that's what you want to do? You know, and sometimes people let people do things because they're scared to say something. So speak up. That's all I got for you, Gemini, is speak up on today, you know. Help your friend out. Don't have them going out looking like that. This is you building them. Look, I'm going to let you see the card again. Look how that cat has a hammer in his hand. You're building them up. You're helping them out. It's more helpful than it is harmful. So think about it like that. That's what I have for you. I hope this helped and blessed. Cancer for Wednesday. All right, Cancer. Let's see, Father, what do you have for Cancer for Wednesday? We got the Magician, but it came in reverse, okay? It came in reverse. So this is you not really truly believing in yourself as you should, all right? The Magician, that means I can do everything. I can do anything. Beyond the possibilities. Look at that infinity sign over this cat. It's like you're magic. You make things happen. But when you're in reverse here, you're manifesting either some negative thoughts or you're just not believing in yourself as much as you should be believing in yourself. You have all the tools you need to do whatever you need to do, okay? Whether it's a love life or work or whatever, stop saying that you can't. Take that word out of your vocabulary right now because you can, all right, Cancer? Your hidden energy is the Five of Pentacles and the Sun. Yeah, like I said, it's something that you truly want, but you're telling yourself, this is, okay, Five of Pentacles talks about having a lack mindset, all right? Lack, like, oh, I don't have enough. Like I told you, the Magician comes to say I have all the resources that I need. The Magician card has all of the little, you know, the things and elements on the thing because it's like, oh, it has all the pentacles, which is money and material things. It has the cups, which is, you know, love and your heart work and everything that comes from your heart. And then we also have like the swords, which is your mental agility, you know. And then the last but not least, we got wands, which is action. The Magician card has all of the elements on the card, okay? Meaning you have every resource that you need. But when you have the Five of Pentacles, it's like, I need help. I need help. You know, typically it's outside of a church saying you have help. Make sure you're looking up because the resources are there. Somebody is available to help you or something, you know, maybe an application that you need to fill out. Maybe it's something that you need to do, but help is here. It's not on the way. It's here. Your hidden energy, again, is the Sun as well, okay? You're feeling like I can't be happy doing this or I won't be happy or, you know, like, you know, people like me never get that opportunity or whatever. You make your own opportunity. The Sun card is like you take control of your own happiness, okay? All right, let's split the deck, okay? Split the deck with Page of Swords. Yes, Page of Swords is the truth. And it might not be something that you truly want to hear, but it is the truth, okay? So these words may hurt a little bit. It's okay, because everybody doesn't want to hear that, like, hey, I might not be doing things right or the right way, or, you know, I'm feeling kind of down. People don't like to hear that. I be seeing the comments, people be like, no, I'm not depressed. And then a week later they go, man, I was so depressed last week, but I was trying to. You fight it. You fight the truth. You fight the truth in the reality of the situation. Do not fight this. Just know that you have everything that you need. And if you truly believe that, then it is so. I'm not here to tell you what you are doing or what you're not doing. I'm here to tell you that if you think that you have everything that you need, you will. So take advantage of every resource and know that you can do all things, because that is the truth. I hope this helped and blessed. Thank you so much. Leo for Wednesday. Hello, Leo. All right, let's see, Father, what do you have for Leo? Leo, we have the Two of Wands in reverse. So you're ready to do something. You're running out of patience here, okay? You're running out of that P word. Every time I say patience on this channel, I feel like I'm cussing, because people be like, oh, but it's taking so long. And I get it. I get it. Trust me, I get it, okay? But this is you being patient and knowing that, you know, you're in the planning process. You're in the planning phase of doing something. And this is you lacking the patience right now. You're like, oh my gosh, it's taking so long to do. Or it's taking so long for things to happen for me. It's taking so long. And I get it, okay? Father understands. With the Sun card and the Knight of Swords, I mean, very swiftly, here comes the happiness, okay? Very swiftly, very quickly. Look how fast this horse is moving. Just because you don't see it doesn't mean it's not happening, okay? And especially with that Sun card being here, that's all the happiness that you need. Also, with the Sun card being here, just remember to operate in the present moment and find things to be happy about. Even if your plans aren't going the way you want them to, or, you know, there are some delays, or, you know, there's some impatience there, just know with your happiness, it's just like living in the present moment, finding things to be happy about. Count your blessings and not your problems. All right, as I split the deck, we got the Page of Pentacles. You could be waiting on some finances or some money to come. We got the Page of Pentacles, and that's all about, like, you know, maybe you're waiting on some paperwork or a scholarship or a loan or something of that nature, you know, some help here, or maybe a raise or something like that. You're waiting for some kind of financial thing, and it's just taking forever, it feels like. But, you know, it's coming in. Just because you don't see it, it's down the road. It's coming in pretty quickly, okay, with the Knight of Swords. So have no fear. Your happiness is here. Again, make sure you count your blessings. At least you're not on the streets. At least you're not homeless or whatever. And if you are, just know that help is here, okay? There are ways and things to change that, because this is somebody giving. You know, Page of Pentacles talks about just something happening in your life where there's just a little money comes in, okay? Something comes in, even if it's a small thing, something comes in. There's hope. So that's what I have for you. I hope this helped and blessed. Thank you so much, Leo. Have a great one. Virgo for Wednesday. All right, Father, what do you have for Virgo for Wednesday? Ooh. All right, we got the Death card. Transformations are taking place in your life, okay? There are a lot of things that are ending. You're ending some habits, some old thoughts, some old ways. I mean, you are creating, what I'm hearing is you're creating a new routine. New routine, new things, new ways of doing things, okay? I'm seeing somebody, like, you know, saying, okay, I'm not going to eat this. I'm going to eat that now. Maybe you're going out on a diet or something like that, or a fast. But you're telling yourself, like, okay, something's got to change. Something's got to give. I'm seeing more so like, you know, some just bad habits. Some, they don't always have to be so negative, you know. It's not like, you know, drinking or smoking or alcohol or anything like that. I'm seeing, like, you know, things that are just like, maybe you eat a lot of fast food and you're changing that. Maybe you yell a lot, you know, your reaction to things is you yelling, and you're telling yourself, okay, I'm doing better. I'm changing that reaction. The way I think, the way I treat people, the way I talk to people is different. I'm seeing more peace, more peace, more peace, more peace. I'm hearing the word abundance too, so more abundance. And I say abundance is, you know, we always think abundance as far as like money, but abundance is peace, love, joy, happiness, you know, all the fruits of the spirit. So I'm seeing that that's what's really truly changing here with the Five of Pentacles and the Six of Swords. Also, with the change of habit, a change of routine, here comes the abundance. Things get better, especially if you're thinking about fasting. For some reason, I'm hearing fasting, especially if you're thinking about fasting, okay, Virgo? Because with the Five of Pentacles and the Six of Swords here, it's telling me that, you know, You are absolutely getting into a better place financially, abundantly. You know, like I keep saying, that abundance. And it's not just financial. Finances come with the abundance because you have these things. Peace, joy, love, happiness. Peace, joy, love, and happiness and all those things come when you change your routine. When you start to think better and live better and feel better, you invite good stuff in because you're doing good stuff, okay? And the Six of Swords talks about moving forward, moving on, moving closer to the light at the end of the tunnel, okay? Things are getting easier. Things get easier when you change your ways. Things get easier. Life gets easier. You get a lot more off your chest, and a breath of fresh air is what I'm hearing. The High Priestess is here too. So you know these things need to change. You know there are some places in your life that need to be adjusted. You know, not to say you're doing anything terribly wrong, but the Death card says, you know, in those things that are no longer serving you, transform those things into better things, okay? Because you want to feel better. You want to move on. You want to move into some calmer waters here. Anyways, that's what I have for you. I hope this information helped and blessed. Thank you so much for your time. Libra. Hello, Libra. All right, let's see, Father, what do you have for Libra for Wednesday? Libra for Wednesday. We got the Three of Swords. There's a lot of healing that's taking place lately. And I'm hearing lately. Because you've been really, really thinking about some things from your past. Things that you've been doing better. You could also be thinking about some old childhood wounds that are actually like, you know, you've changed some things. You've decided to change some things. I'm hearing breaking generational curses and everything. This absolutely has a lot to do with relationships. I feel like in the past you've seen some very toxic relationships, like in your family. And so you're healing from those kind of things, normalizing some things that aren't normal. You know what I mean? This is absolutely one of those things where it's like, you're deciding, you might have seen your aunt or your grandma or your uncle or your grandfather or something like that, like taking things that they shouldn't have, you know, as far as like accepting love that wasn't truly love. And if you didn't see that in your family, you might have, you know, grown up watching that on TV. And for some reason, some of that toxicity became normalized. You know, people yelling at each other, screaming at each other, throwing stuff, whatever. I'm just seeing that you're healing from that. You're deciding, not me, not me, not the rest of my generation, not my kids, if you have any, or, you know, just not me. I'm going to be an example to say, I don't have to take this. I'm healed from that. You know, having a relationship is beautiful, but it's not always so necessary. You're telling yourself that, hey, I'm healing from the need to be in a relationship that's not healthy. Because sometimes I feel like people are in relationships just because they want a significant other or, you know, some support. Some people call it support, even though a lot of times when you're in a bad relationship, there's no support. I mean, y'all could be sharing or splitting the bills, but if they're mentally stressing you out, then it puts a barrier on your finances as well. So just understand that, a barrier on your finances. So 10 of Wands and the Sun card, you're choosing happiness. Look at this cat crying too. The 10 of Wands is like, look, this has been so heavy. I'm putting it down. I'm putting down all these generational curses, all these things in love, all these things that, you know, really, really don't make me happy. And I'm choosing me. I'm choosing happiness. I'm choosing happiness for me and my generations to come. The Sun card. You're not accepting any old thing. As I split the deck, the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune means you're making these changes. You're deciding to change things up here. And it's something, again, I just keep seeing generational curses that you're healing. You're deciding for yourself to say, nope, it stops here. Alcoholism stops here. Accepting toxic relationships, that stops here. And not having boundaries with family, that stops here. So I love that, Libra. You're healing a lot this week, man. All right, that's what I have for you. I hope this helped and blessed. Scorpio for Wednesday. All right, Scorpio, let's see, Father, what do you have for Scorpio? Oh, we got the Two of Pentacles. You might have a lot of things going on in your life right now. I'm feeling like you're juggling a lot today. All right, I'm just hearing action-packed day. Action-packed day for me is like, oh my gosh, I got this to do, that to do, that to do, that to do. Like you could have a lot of meetings, a lot on your schedule, a lot planned today. Or you could just be like, oh, I got to get off. I got to go do this. I got to go do that. Lots of errands to run or something of that nature. But it's just a lot of things that you're doing. Just don't be afraid to ask for help is what I'm hearing. Because I'm hearing that like you can't do it all. Okay. Don't be afraid to ask for help. If you can't, you got to do this and that, and whatever. Share the load. I'm hearing delegate. Delegate some tasks. If somebody else can help you get something done, let them. Let them help you. Allow help. That's all I keep hearing is allow help, okay? Your hidden energy is the Nine of Pentacles and the Nine of Swords. Yeah, because you need to get some rest. This is being totally, totally exhausted to the point where, like, I'm thinking of so many things to do. I'm not able to stop and smell the roses. Stopping and smelling the roses is the Nine of Pentacles, okay? So it's one of those things where, like, you got to give yourself time and grace, because I just feel like the time, it's something about timing. Time. Okay? To the point of exhaustion where you're like, I got to do this, I got to do that, I got to do this, I got to do that. You're mentally exhausted. You need a little break. Again, delegate some tasks. Get some help. Ask some people to help you with some things, so you don't have to mentally keep thinking about it or whatever. And I'm hearing lighter tasks. Don't trust anybody with the harder things that you normally do. I mean, lighter tasks such as, like, you know, if somebody else can pick up the kids from daycare or something, let them. Allow them to. If somebody else can help with homework, you know, or help with cleaning around the house, allow help to come in, because you really need it, okay? Don't drop the ball because you're too prideful to ask for help. As I split the deck, the Eight of Cups, there's something about you just wanting to take a break. And I'm hearing that song, can I get a window seat? Don't want nobody next to me. I just want a ticket out of town, a look around, and a safe touchdown. Eight of Cups is like walking away. Like, this is too much. I'm walking away because I need to feed my soul, the spirituality of it all, okay? So don't be afraid to just, like I said, delegate some tasks so you can get some rest and walk away from some of these tasks that you got going on, because I see you're dealing with a lot, okay? Mentally, this is mental agility. It's just kind of like got your brain kind of bogged down with a lot of things and a lot of thoughts, all right? I hope this helps and blesses. I need you to get some mental rest, okay? That's what I have for you, Scorpio. Have a beautiful one. Thank you. Sagittarius. Hello. Okay, let's see, Father, what do you have for Sagittarius for Wednesday? Sagittarius for Wednesday. We got the Two of Swords in reverse, okay? It looks like you have finally decided after taking so long to make a decision about someone. You finally made a decision. At first, you were feeling kind of trapped, kind of like, man, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. This could have been about work or a job or something like that, but you just didn't know what to do. And finally, you have made a decision, because what was holding you back about making a decision about something or someone was your emotions. King of Cups and the Eight of Swords. It's like, man, but if I do that, somebody's going to feel this way or they're going to feel that way. So a lot of things were being held back because of emotions. You didn't want anybody to feel bad, or you didn't want to hurt anybody's feelings or something like that here. With the Eight of Swords, and the Eight of Swords is all about being in your head. That's because your emotions were kind of like being compassionate, sympathetic, very sympathetic. Like, man, you know, if I do that, or if I decide to say that, then that's going to hurt somebody's feelings, you know. As I split the deck, we got the Four of Pentacles. So a lot of times you held back, you know, and that's not usually what you do. Normally, Sagittarius, you speak up, but you're holding back or held back at some point because of emotions. You're scared to tell people how you feel because of their feelings. Somebody that you truly love, though. This is not just somebody or anybody on the streets, because I feel like you've been told them already what's up. This is somebody that you truly care about, that you're like, man, I'm not going to say anything, because if I say that, or if I use that term or use that tone, they're going to be like, and, you know, sometimes, I mean, you're very blunt. Sometimes you could potentially make somebody cry or something like that. But you were very thoughtful by not telling them, because you didn't want to make them cry. But you've decided now. You've decided to say, hey, I'm going to let go of this and go ahead and speak my mind. I have to. I feel like with you, Sagittarius, it was so much of like holding it down and holding it in that you're like, man, I have to at this point. I have to tell the truth. I have to. So, and you do. So you're getting out of your head when it comes down to that. The Three of Pentacles. Look, I got to tell them. It's constructive. It's going to help them out. I got to tell them whatever it is that you got to tell someone. But you got to tell them because it's constructive. Three of Pentacles is like, let me help you. They might not want to hear it. It might make them emotional, but let me help you. It could be as small as like you helping your kid or something, like, hey, don't do it like that. Let me help you do it like this. Or it could be as big as like, you know, being at work and telling somebody that they're doing it wrong. Or, you know, somebody that you love, telling them some things that can help them in y'all's relationship, whatever the case may be, you're working on letting them know how you feel, even if it may hurt their feelings, because you know it's going to just make you better. It's going to make a relationship better. whatever the case may be, it's going to be better. You're doing it to help, basically. That's what I have. I hope this helped and blessed. Thank you so much. Capricorn for Wednesday. Hello, Capricorn. Let's see, Father, what do we have for Capricorn for Wednesday? Capricorn for Wednesday. Oh, we got the Ace of Wands in reverse, okay? Somebody feels like they missed an opportunity when it comes to you. Ace of Wands in reverse, this is like, oh, I got an opportunity to show them what I'm made of or something like that. Maybe you just recently dismissed someone, or you're not really like, you're not really giving them a chance, okay? Somebody feels like they don't have a chance with you anymore. And I feel like it's because you saw something that, doesn't mesh well with you, doesn't fit your schedule, or maybe it doesn't fit your lifestyle. I'm hearing lifestyle more than anything. That was loud. That was really loud. Capricorn, it's something about somebody had to miss an opportunity with you because however they are, whatever they're doing does not fit your lifestyle. Maybe they drink a lot. Maybe they smoke a lot. Maybe they, are too playful and you're more serious. Maybe they work, and you work, and it just won't work together because we're always at work. How are we going to get together? Maybe, I'm just seeing so many different things, so many different scenarios. That's the problem sometimes with collective energy is because it's a lot. It usually is a lot of things to see. It's interesting though. But anyways, somebody feels like they missed an opportunity with you. This is not an ex. This is somebody like that was recent, okay? This is not somebody from like years and years and years ago or whatever, For the majority of you guys, no. For the majority of you guys, this is not somebody from years and years and years ago unless they tried again and was access denied, okay? I'm seeing this being sort of recent, okay? Within the last month or two, somebody tried to come back or tried to, because it's, they feel like they missed an opportunity. And then I'm seeing the rejection. I'm seeing you say no. Your hidden energy is the Three of Wands and the Four of Cups. I'm seeing you say no. Oh my gosh, that Four of Cups. That Four of Cups is like, oh, no, thank you. Somebody's offering you something. You're like, nope, no, thank you. I'm good. Appreciate it though, or whatever. It could be like a recent person saying, hey, let's go out. No, thank you. No, I'm okay. With the Three of Wands, it's because you have so many other expectations in the distance. You have so many other things planned out. You already see what your future is looking like. I keep seeing lifestyle. Lifestyle. Your lifestyle doesn't match theirs. You know that a proper person, a proper partner is coming. That's why I'm hearing proper. Maybe it's somebody even in your household or something where it's like they want to continue to try to do the right thing. And you like, nope, I give you too many chances. Opportunity denied. Access denied. You got too many chances to play with me or my feelings or my emotions. And so now I'm looking past you. What did Trina say? It's a song called Here We Go by Trina. And she said, I ain't looking at you no more. I'm looking past you. Okay. Anyways, that's what I got. Queen of Pentacles, that's because you're stable. That's because you know what you want. And that's because your lifestyle is very much so more stable than anything. That's what I have for you though. Thank you so much. Aquarius for Wednesday. Let's see, Father, what do you have for Aquarius for Wednesday? Aquas. Let's see. The Magician. Oh my gosh. Loving it. Okay. Loving it. I feel like you have everything you need now. Every single thing that you need is there. All right. You're believing in yourself more. You could be seeing the number 111 a lot, which is believing and trusting in your intuition. And 1111, which is making a wish. You know what I'm saying? You can see 1111 on a license plate, on a clock, on a receipt. But I am seeing that you're seeing these numbers because it actually means something. It gives you the confidence and the indication that, yes, you're on the right path. You're thinking the right thing. Yes, you can do this. You got this, okay? This is a you got this kind of message here. With the Hierophant and the Knight of Swords, yeah, this is really your angels and everything showing you to keep going. Keep going. Keep moving forward. Okay, you're on the right path. The Knight of Swords is all about, staying focused, determined, driven, and all of that stuff. And the Hierophant is just that higher power. Father's telling you to keep going. You got this. So you'll get these messages. You'll get these indications. I'm telling you. I am telling you. For some reason, I'm just seeing 111 and 1111 so strong and so heavy. These angel numbers, angel numbers come to just remind you. It's a code. They speak a different language. It's almost like, you have to learn A and then B and then C and then D. And then once you learn all the alphabets, then you put it all together and start to form words. And then the words start to form sentences. So if you see angel numbers, First, you crack the code on the word or the letter. Then you get the words together, because if you're seeing this one and that one and that one, then you'll see that, okay, Father's telling you, like 555, for instance, that's the number of the Hierophant. 555 means that there are changes that are happening in your life, but these changes are for good. So just trust him. Trust him. He knows what he's doing. God knows what he's doing. Okay, so trust him. As I split the deck, the 7 of Pentacles. You might be tired of waiting, but this is growing in the background, okay? This is one of those things that's guaranteed to you, but it requires some patience. You have everything you need right now. You're on the right path right now. So just trust that. Trust in your own magic. Anyways, that's what I have for you, Aquarius. I hope this helped and blessed. Thank you so much for your time. Pisces. Pisces for Wednesday. Hello, Pisces. Let's see what we got here. Father, what do you have for Pisces for Wednesday? What do you have for Pisces for Wednesday? The Star. Keep the faith. Keep the hope, okay? There's a lot of things that's going to try to get you or knock you off your path. Keep trying. Keep trying. Keep hope alive. It's something about your hope and your faith that just sometimes gets rattled a little bit based on other people, based on outside influences, based on external forces. Don't let that stop you from believing and trusting in what you are and who you could be. Don't let that stop you from dreaming. Don't let that stop you from creating goals for yourself and attaining those goals, okay? No matter what's going on outside of you. Because I'm just hearing there's a lot going on around you. You know, it could be family members, and then maybe your love life is on the rocks. You know, whether you're single or in a relationship, your love life may be on the rocks. Because for some reason, I'm hearing rocks. It might be just, woo, okay, what are we doing here? Keep the faith. Keep hoping. Keep praying. Keep the faith. All is well. Okay, you could be seeing a number 444. All is well. We got the Moon and the Sun card. Completion. Oh my gosh, this completes all of it. Okay, keep the faith. Because despite all of your fears, there's happiness here. The Moon represents all your fears, all the things that you know, think may come true, all the things that you kind of like doubt. Okay, these are doubts. But the Moon also says to trust your intuition within your doubts. You have doubts, okay? But trust your intuition. What is your intuition saying? Okay? And then the Sun card, like I said, with the Moon and the Sun, that's beautiful. This is a full circle thing. This is a complete thing. Because with that being said, even throughout your doubts, there's happiness. There is happiness. So trust that. Trust that. Trust that. I love that. There's hope. Anyways, that's what I have for you, Pisces. I hope this information helped and blessed. I was told to stop. You got the Star, the Moon, and the Sun. Shut the front door and the world. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I was told to stop there because right underneath that, something told me to pick that card up. Underneath that, you got the world, which is completion. That absolutely means completion. I can't make this up. I said the Sun and the Moon means completion because you got two, you know, both sides of the coin. But to have the Star, the Moon, and the Sun, and then boom, here's the World card. These are all major cards in the deck. So yeah, look. The Star, the Sun, the Moon. All of these things. You are complete even when you don't feel like it, okay? Because the world here, you're learning lessons, you're completing cycles. All is well. I just keep telling you all is well because it is. That's beautiful. Oh my gosh. I haven't seen that in a long time. Anyways, have a beautiful one. Thank you so much, Pisces.